What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. This Friday, April 6th, Cardi B is releasing her debut album titled Invasion of Privacy. Today on Twitter, she went and unleashed the track listing. And before we talk about that, can we just discuss the brilliance of the album title? I feel like it is so fitting for her debut album and where she's at in her career. Essentially, when you become a huge star, you lose your privacy. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. And Cardi B, more than a lot of folks, understands that really well. Her relationship with Offset is always in headlines, whether it's, he's cheating or, stupid ass rumors like that. So there's that aspect. There's the rumor that she's pregnant. There's all these people saying, oh, she has a ghostwriter, this and that. More than most male rappers, I feel like when a woman who raps gets to a point where she's on the level of like a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B, there's so many people that try to diminish that try to tear that person down. They're over here worried about all sorts of things that just don't make sense. I mean, for the ghostwriting allegations, whether or not it's true or whatever the case is with that, I don't really keep up with the news like that. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Cardi B is not out here saying she's the best rapper alive. If she was, I could see why people might be mad that she has a ghostwriter. But she's not. So I say, if the music is good, who cares? Really, at the end of the day, music is music. You're either going to enjoy it or you're going to hate it. And if you hate it, you're probably going to sit here and try to bash the fact that she had or doesn't have a ghostwriter. So Invasion of Privacy really is the perfect title. Now let's get into this track list and let's discuss this. So I was a bit worried because I wasn't sure what to expect with this album. In this day and age, you have a lot of different rappers who try to exploit the streaming services by putting, 20, 30, 40 songs on their album. And because of that, they're getting more money, but they're losing that artistic value that comes with creating an actual album. These are not albums anymore. They're just long playlists of new music. So when I looked at the track listing, I was like, 13 songs? Yes, this is exciting. I like the fact that it's not oversaturated, that there's not going to be all these different moves to try to game the streaming services and all that. No, this looks like an album that might actually have, like I said, some artistic value to it. There's a reason why there's 13 songs on here. There's a reason why track 1 is where it's at, why the last track is where it's at. And that alone makes me excited for this album. There's only 2 guest features listed in this track listing right now. I'll get to that in a second, but currently it just features Migos on a record called Drip and then 21 Savage on Bartier Cardi. Now, in her tweet revealing the track listing, she said that there would be some surprises. So I'm expecting some more guest features. I think it's safe to say that Beyonce will make a guest appearance. I couldn't tell you what song because I'm looking at these titles and it's hard to figure out. But last year we had all the rumors that Cardi and Beyonce did a record together, so it would be very surprising if that doesn't make the cut, if it exists. I mean, it seems like the engineer or whoever it was that revealed it last year showed that there was actually Beyonce vocals that he was working on. We didn't hear them, but we saw on the screen on Instagram. So far, we've gotten 4 singles. As I mentioned, the 2 guest features have been released. 2 guest features so far, and then Bodak Yellow, of course, is going to be on here because that right there already propels the album to become gold. Because of all the streaming that Bodak Yellow got, including it on the album is pretty much like a cheat code. And of course, you're going to have your best song on here. And I like that, even though it's several months old, that it's still on here and it's not like the last track. I've seen so many artists in the past put out a big single and then it takes their album so long to drop. And when it finally does, it's like the big hit single is always pushed to like being a bonus song. Like it no longer fits into the album. But here, it's track 4. And right after that is the other single called Be Careful. That was the one that she put out last week. Getting real mixed reviews. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I want to hear it in context with the album a little bit more before I fully form an opinion. I'm not impressed by it, but I'm not necessarily like disappointed by it. I'm kind of just in the middle with that. And that's pretty much where I'm at with all the singles, really. I think Bodak Yellow is the best. I like that side of Cardi. It's like that confident with a slight lyrical edge to it. Bartier Cardi's good. It's got like a nice bounce to it. Not big on 21 Savage's verse, but I understand why he's there. So to kind of wrap this up, are there any songs on here that jump out at me that I am anticipating to hear? I think track 3 looks like it could be a good one. It's called Bickenhead instead of Chicken Head, I'm guessing. So I like that little, play on the word. And then the last track is called I Do. And with all the stuff that's been going on, it feels like that's going to be like a love song. And it's going to end the album on such a happy, positive note. So those are just a few thoughts I have about Cardi B's album, the album title, and the newly released track listing, which I'll include in the comment section below so you guys can check that out. I want to know which songs you're looking forward to. Which ones are you anticipating to hear? What is your favorite single so far? There's been 4 released. Which one are you enjoying the most? Talk to me in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter @SermonsDomain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.